Last time on The Real Comedians of South Florida.
Everybody in my life abandons me. Like, Jess left me.
How does that make you feel?
I identify as a skinny girl.
Yeah, you remember when I told you I feel like my mom is a blood?
So if those leak, you'll know R.I.P. Pegs.
I wrote some jokes on the way here. I might tell them.
With a 7-foot-tall Amazonian space bounty hunter.
Oh yeah, I actually love bike riding. Me and my boyfriend go on bike rides all the time.
You've heard of Dogecoin, obviously, out there. We use CryptoPup.
Yeah.
Give it up to one of my friends, one of the best comedians,
Whose beer is this? This is Dark Line.
I love coming out here to shoot around, clear my mind. Been a little bit of a stressful holiday season. My dad had a scare, was back in the hospital. His kidney was failing, but he made it through and ended up being okay, thank God. I will say I even might have gotten a little material out of it.
Guys, my dad was in the hospital recently. It was pretty scary. It was really dramatic. We thought we were gonna lose him. Thank God we didn't, because nurses and doctors are amazing. Except this one nurse, and let me tell you about him. This guy walks into the room, okay? My dad is on his deathbed in the hospital. I'm a nervous wreck, right? Please, life-saving professional, enter the room and save my father's life. He's like, sir, you're very disoriented. Is this your address? Is your address 134 Tortoise Avenue? I'm sorry, what? Did he say tortoise? Come on, guys, it's tortoise! It's tortoise! Step away from my father, nurse! Step away from my father, medical professional! I'm sure you were great in medical school, but if you can't fucking say turtle, I don't want you to try to save my dad's life. Thank you very much. Tortoise! And then I'm like, wait, I'm an idiot, I'm an art major, I'm a comedian, I'm not a smart person. Maybe it is fucking tortoise. Maybe in middle school I had it wrong. I really wanted to read the tortoise and the haire. Meanwhile, my dad's dick was flapping out of the gown like all over the place. I'm trying not to look. His dick looked like an agitated tortoise.
Thanks for stopping by the place today. This is actually Tony's house. I rent from him. Tony, the cameraman, DJ, and currently fisherman.
Got a largemouth bass, baby. First one on the balcony. Fucking A, bro. Shit. Things are getting fishy around here.
He doesn't know what to do with that fish. He's basically officially Florida man now.
I'm Florida man. Welcome to Florida, baby.
Him and I, we moved here together, by the way, if you didn't know that. What's that? He caught another fish?
Woohoo!
He caught another fish!
2 fish, baby, in like, what, 2 minutes?
I feel really bad for that fish. How I get material is anytime I find something funny throughout the day or something strikes me as, oh, that could be a bit, I write it down in my phone. It's hard to just sit down and like, I'm going to write jokes now. So I like to fill my notepad up with premises and ideas. And then when I do sit down to write, I reference that and then I try to make sense of it all. You know, every good joke starts with the truth and then you flip it. It's kind of like a good basketball move, right? I make you think I'm gonna go right, I make you think I'm gonna go right, and then I cross you over, I go left when you least expect it. Comedy and basketball are similar, it's all rhythm. A lot of times basketball players will say, I wasn't in my rhythm, or I gotta get in my rhythm. That's why they like to get shots up and practice. And that's why a comedian before a big show will do a lot of mics to get their rhythm. Because when you're out of rhythm, you're missing shots. When you're in rhythm, not only can you make normal shots, but you can get a little tricky and make some trick shots, you know? Are we talking about basketball or comedy? I'm not sure. But rhythm, you know, in life it's all about being in rhythm, practicing. Really, I really think all the comedians on this South Florida scene are just really awesome people. I feel really lucky to know them and be getting to know everybody better. Oh yeah, tonight is Swampgrass Willies. It's a unique bar and show. A lot of the gang's gonna be there tonight. So check us out at Swampgrass Willies, hosted by Sanchez and Nesci.
I'm just gonna tell you my real jokes and see if you guys like them. I'm Cuban. Any Cubans?
Yeah, me?
Okay.
Black Cuban.
Okay, perfect, good. I didn't want any. Part Cuban. Part Cuban, okay, doesn't count. No.
Cuban sandwich!
Whoa, hot room tonight. This is gonna be good. I wait all month for this night. I'm like, I can't wait to go do stand up at Swampgrass, where people prefer pool and karaoke.
I'll keep doing it, but I might quit otherwise. This is Dom, my partner.
Hi, I am Dom. This is Swampgrass Willies. Jackie Sanchez. She's funnier than me.
I don't look Cuban, right? I look very white. If you're looking at me, she's turned around to look. I look white, right?
I'm okay with that. I'm willing to admit that because I'm a man. This is Gio. She's not.
Definitely not a man. Hates men.
We will be starting a real comedy show probably in about 5 minutes. Or less, or a little more. We're gonna find out together. So I've been doing comedy here at Swampgrass Willies technically for 7 years. I do comedy probably about 13% of the time. I don't do much. Jackie does a lot of the work. She's the bread and butter. She books the comics. She hosts the shows. She times everything. Literally, I don't want to talk about it because I think I'm making it very clear that I do nothing.
He brings nothing.
But my name's in front, bitches.
The doctor came out and he said, well, I got good news. You passed everything. The scans, the x-rays, the blood, the urine. He said, you're in good shape. He said, but I have one warning for you. Now, Royce, don't go making love to some young woman. It could prove to be fatal. I said, if she dies, she dies.
I used to have
Mr.
bangs.
Clean grew up and had
I still do this, even though there's nothing there.
Mr. Clean retired.
I used to have long hair, yeah.
No,
But you know, it got to the point where in my...
Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime and grease in just 1 minute. Because there's ultra power in it.
How do you feel about him calling you Mr. Clean?
It's awesome. It's almost like a second persona, and I'm used to it, so... Yeah. It's a positive thing.
It's better than being Mr. Dirty.
This is true.
If you have sex with
This
him,
is
it's
true.
like a douche. I'm joking. Sorry.
Oh, look at that. Mr. Clean gone bad up here. Yeah. No, I'm not the bouncer here. I know that's what I look like. Just to clarify that.
Hello, my name is Bob Kaufman. My experience at Swampgrass tonight could best be described as very humbling.
I think that's why he brought it home. Well, it must have worked because every time my brother and I would hang out at the mall as young kids, I always find myself wanting to hang out in the women's clothing section. Yeah. And my mother picked up on this and said, Bobby, why do you always want to hang out in the women's clothing section? And my brother would start laughing and say, oh, Bobby's looking at the man again and he's got a boner.
It's a tough room. People are listening, they're having a good time, but the truth of the matter is it's a tough room. But nonetheless, it's a fun place to come to.
Yeah, it's great to be here. What's up, Swampgrass? Hi, Joanne.
Hi, I'm Joanna Blaskowitz. I've been doing comedy for off and on for 5 years.
A really cute guy told me one time, wow, this accent's so charming, I really like it. You sound just like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I always wanted to be a performer. I always wanted to be on stage. A guy who teaches comedy got a job at my job, and he convinced me that it would be a good idea. He said I was funny, so I started. And here I am.
All right, we have another great comedian. You guys are in for a real treat. I'm pretty sure he's famous. You've heard his name, definitely for sure. Give it up for Trace Rossi, everybody.
Trace!
me out.
Trace, this is better. This is better for you. Sir, you're not saying anything, sir.
Yeah, just did Swampgrass Willies over here, you know. Did not do well. What's happening, Hamzil? What's happening? You remind me of a old nursery rhyme my mom used to tell me. And it goes like this. It goes, shut the fuck up! Shut up! Nobody loves you! I didn't do well at all. It was really just kind of a big bomb fest, but I had a good time with it. Like, I tried out some of my stuff. I mean, I got a couple of laughs, so I don't think it went really too bad.
Yankee? We have great comedians. You just heard an accent. We have some foreigners that are coming up soon. But your first comedian, not foreign, just a very tall white man. Give it up for Warren Scott, everybody.
All right. A lot of comics film themselves. I figure it's not my fault, it's yours. So we're filming you this time, so you better fucking laugh. My name is Warren Scott. How's everybody doing? Come on, it's almost fucking New Year's Eve. It's Friday night. How's everybody doing? Fuck yeah!
I know some people didn't like the mic tonight. I thought it was really good.
I don't know. Have you been shafted? No, your case is in the bag. I don't know. All right. That's what I came up in the 30 seconds that I walked up on stage. You don't like ball jokes. All right, it's okay. My whole set is 7 minutes of ball jokes. That's 3.5 minutes per ball. That's a math joke.
You know, this is really my crowd, the middle-aged, divorced, sad. We just had such a great time. Brian Drolet did excellent tonight. I was really impressed with him.
What did we do before clapping existed and we were like excited about what a public speaker was saying? Were you just like, yeah, I agree! Woo! I agree! So much! So much with what you are saying currently! I agree! Yes! And then one fateful day, one man was like, I agree so much! Oh, I shall clap my hands together!
You know, Dom was obviously sober tonight.
So there I was, writing, thinking, dreaming, being.
No, I was just letting people know because I didn't.
And then I was sprouting for myself.
Just going through his thing, doing the steps, you know, or trying to walk down steps. That's really the best he could do. Podcast Top 100. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's still a goal of mine. It's, you know, we're heading into 2024. It's practically here. But, you know, Podcast Top 100, here we come. I mean, I looked at, I mean, officially they don't do anything past 500, but I'm estimating we're 1,200th. I mean, most of it's myself and my mom, but Podcast Top 100, here we go, right? Happy New Year, everybody.
Has anyone ever used a bidet?
Yeah, for the first time recently.
Because this is Swampgrass, that's right. For the first time recently. Me too.
I was shocked.
So was I.
It was so accurate.
Let me just tell you this, sir. Before I used it, I asked my friend if she had any instructions. She goes, no, it's self-explanatory. It was not. I go in and I press the first button that I saw, and I had anal sex for the first time that night.
This motherfucker. Yeah, it's not coming out because he knows the coast is clear. You know what I mean? It's a little traumatized, and you're not pooping until the next afternoon. Anyways, that's another little insight on my miserable life. I apologize for everybody coming along on that journey with me, but thank you for doing that.
No, this mic tonight, I love Swampgrass, Willies. I grew up here as a comedian. It's a rough room. It is a workout room, as they say. Is this mine, white man, or is this, I don't, you see what I mean? Like, can
I as a black woman.
About right.
This is what I think is wrong with black people. Too much talent. They're just so good at everything, you know what I mean? Sports, poetry, music, my ex-girlfriend. The only thing black men seem not to be so good at is being my dad. He finds that shit funny, you know what I'm saying? The rest of y'all had dads, so you don't get it. Son of a bitch. Oh, shit.
Tonight was a lesson in bombing, you know. The swamp. How do I explain the swamp to you? It's like telling comedy in an actual Florida swamp. It's like, you know, and no one's gonna listen. You're not gonna have a return back. But you know, I don't know. Sometimes you get them. I don't know. Here is such a different room.
I have white men mansplaining to me behind the camera, which
mansplaining, teaching her the rules, whatever.
I don't appreciate it.
Anybody seen Barbie? Oh, okay. Woke man.
Also go to my OnlyFans, that's right. White man.
OnlyFans, you'll be her OnlyFans.
A white man did tell me to just say that, and you should pay me because he's mansplaining to me, guys. Blame girl, XXX.
I did not realize this whole time that Ken, he's an incel. That means he's involuntarily celibate. He cannot have sex because he has no front part.
To be honest, I know about this room, so I've been here before, so I got alligator scared, you know what I mean? Because once you've been to the swamp, you grow some gator skin.
Swampgrass Willies, it's a nostalgic place to perform for me because when I first started doing comedy on the South Florida comedy scene, it's one of the first places I came to. I was an art major in college, which is another way of letting all the women in here know there's no money in my bank account. It was a little intimidating at first, but now it's all about just having fun here. The crowd's never paying attention, so you know, if they're even paying attention, I think that's a win. Just try stuff, be silly. Be silly at Willies. I'm silly at Willies because I'm so silly when I'm Willy.
But anyway, you know, I think I was funny, regardless of all the fish in the swamp. I'm still, you know, I'm still the big pond guy, you know, big guy in a small pond. I'm out here slaying and laughs. Here, follow me this way. Come with me. So it's the, go ahead again.
No, I would trust.
Has anyone told you how gorgeous you look today? Anyone? At all?
At work, yeah.
Oh, okay.
My coworker called me a sexy mama today.
Yo, you are a sexy
Shady, you're
mama.
gorgeous.
Are you a mom? Like, this is the hottest
I'm not a mom.
I've seen.
Carlos, quit hitting on my friend.
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
Can't help what?
What's your name again?
Shandy.
What? Look, you see this?
Yeah, I did see
blocking
this.
of the
Carlos,
car?
get out of here.
Oh, sorry. See, that's how dating goes for me nowadays. But see, I was still funny.
It was a pretty awful night, honestly. It was one of the worst in a while. It was a table of old people, and we thought by putting an old person up that they would like the old person, and then they walked out during the old person. And then no one did good. It was horrible, actually, and it makes me kind of want to quit stand-up. I'm not really sure why I do it anymore. I was paid maybe like 40 bucks, so humbling. Happy New Year.
You have your good days, your bad days, the things that come and go, but It's about taking those good days and making them the ones that count.
Trace, you know, Trace has his ups and downs. I like the repeating of his name. That's new. I've never seen that before. But he did it 7 times instead of 6, which to me really makes the difference, really brings the humor home.
You don't learn from happiness. You learn from bombing, failure, and everything in between.
What is this? Hello? Oh. Is this a camera? Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing here at all. I don't remember who I am. I just have this purse. I don't know who I am. Let's figure it out. There's a comedy night here? Oh, Swampgrass Willy is the guy who just has a sweaty willy. Is that why the name? And it smells swampy? Is that what it is? What do I think about stand-up comedy? Don't do it. It'll ruin your life. Bye.
Who cares if you bomb, you know? Why even be doing comedy if you're not gonna have fun? That's what I always try to remind myself of, because I get stressed out, I get anxiety before shows, but I just try to remind myself, why even do this if I'm not having fun? But yeah, I don't know, even with everything that's gone on with my family and my father's health, health issues will put everything into perspective really quickly. Like, who cares about people not laughing at your joke, you know? I'm more concerned with, are my family members' vital organs functioning properly? When you have your perspective in order, bombing, not bombing, who cares, you know? Have fun, get in rhythm, and keep everything in perspective.
My name is Warren Scott. How's everybody doing?
Yep, we have great comedians. You just heard an accent.
Be a performer. I always wanted to be on stage.
You don't learn from happiness. You learn from bombing.
You should pay me because he's mansplaining.
See, that's how dating goes for me. But see, I was still funny.
It could prove to be fatal. I said if she dies, she dies.
Dreaming, being.
No, I was just letting
I'm used to it, so yeah. It's a positive thing. Shit. Things are getting fishy around here.
This is the hottest I've seen.
Carlos, quit hitting on my friend.
Why am I... What is this? Hello?
That's another little insight on my miserable life. I apologize for everybody going along on that journey with me.